Hello CPR owners and techs. Today I'll be demonstrating how to install the ZAGG Glass Curve Elite on a Note 9. You want to start off by cleaning off the surface with the isopropyl or alcohol pad that came with the packaging. Remove all the fingerprints, dust, anything like that with this isopropyl. It also helps remove some of the oleophobic properties on the screen, especially if it's brand new. Once you do that, go ahead and dry it off with a microfiber cloth that came in the packaging. Make sure it's completely dry and smudge free. It helps the adhesive on the actual screen protection to stick better when the surface is clean. Next, you want to use the sticker or little sticky thing that came in the packaging to remove dust and lint. I usually put the jig or the guide on the phone when I start doing, the de-dusting or de-linting. The proper ergonomic position for de-linting or de-dusting is make sure that your pinky is up. Alright, now we're ready to put on the screen protection itself. Peel off the protective film from the adhesive side of the screen. Make sure it's always pointing down so you don't get any dust on that adhesive side. Okay, now make sure that the actual screen protection itself is lined up. This is really important so you won't get any bubbles on the side. One of the techniques that we use is we go ahead and press firmly on the side first to seal the side of the Curve Elite screen protection. Don't put any pressure on the middle because you'll use the you will use the squeegee that came in the packaging to do that, but firm pressure on the side to seal the sides, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the jig for now, and I'm going to seal the side some more using my thumb. Make sure that you put even, hard pressure to push those sides down, okay? All right. Once that's down, go ahead and use the squeegee tool that came in the packaging. As you can see, one of the techniques we use is actually using the hard side, the plastic side of the squeegee. We found that using the hard edge basically gives it an even pressure all throughout when you're working on removing those bubbles. Once again, make sure that you start from the bottom and you just gonna work those bubbles out really slowly, and you'll see me from time to time go wiggling that squeegee to get the bubbles out. That's actually a good technique. Instead of just keep pushing, just concentrate on the one spot and just wiggle it out, like on the sides, especially on the sides, right? Sometimes you have to angle that tool a little bit on just one side just to keep the pressure and get that corner to stick. But keep starting from the bottom and work your way to the top and to remove those bubbles. And always use the hard side or the plastic side of the squeegee to do this. All right, I'm not going to bore you with watching me remove the bubbles from that side, but this is pretty good enough. I just need to work on it a little bit more. This process of removing the bubbles and whatnot and putting on the screen, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to do this properly. Okay. All right, so once you get rid of the bubbles, again using the plastic or the hard side of the squeegee tool, the other technique that we use is using just like the tip of that squeegee on the hard end to push the little bubbles out, or just, you know, kind of wiggle them out, you know, kind of like erasing it. That's the motion that we do to get rid of those bubbles. All right, there are other techniques out there, but this one works for us, and here you go. Enjoy the rest of the day and take care.